Set on a quiet island with just 2,000 people, this anime follows Heidi, a city boy who visits the island to settle his late grandmother's estate. While there, he meets four girls who change his life. Heidi is on a ship arriving at an island. At this moment, he sees himself as a wounded bird of passage, hurt deep in his heart. Then he spots a mystical looking butterfly that vanishes, revealing a girl standing at the port. Upon arrival, Heidi feels a strange sense of nostalgia. Even though it is his first time on the island, it feels like deja vu. He strolls around for a while, heading toward a location written on a piece of paper. When he finds it, he enters the house and is greeted by a girl named Misaki. She says she has been looking after the place since his grandmother passed away. Heidi thanks her in advance for taking care of him during the summer break. She then shows him to his room, apologizing for the musty smell. She cleaned it, but it had been used as a storage room for a long time. He tells her it is fine, joking that the room is a perfect reflection of his emotional state. After all, he's a wounded bird of passage. Misaki mentions that another relative is also staying at the house, though it feels like she's always out. She's not around at the moment, but Misaki says she will introduce them later. Just before summer break, Heidi received a letter from his grandmother, inviting him to visit her island. His eccentric grandmother passed away last month, leaving behind a shed full of items she had collected while traveling the world. Some of it holds sentimental value for the family, so they couldn't just hire a cleaning service. She had been looking for a relative with time to spare, and Heidi happened to be that person, though he hadn't had a free day until last year. Then he has a dream about falling into deep water, but then wakes up and goes to look for Misaki to get something to eat. She tells him she didn't cook anything, so he can either eat some processed food, though she would rather that not be his first meal on the island, or head down to a dining hall at the bottom of the hill. The food there is delicious. She even lends him a scooter so he can go. So he does just that and eats at the diner. Afterward, he decides to take a ride around the island. From a distance, a blonde girl watches him from a lighthouse. Eventually, he gets lost near an elementary school, where he suddenly hears the sound of water. He follows the noise and finds a pool with a girl in it, holding her breath underwater while wearing a bikini. When she surfaces, she asks who he is. He introduces himself, and she tells him her name is Shiro. He asks what she's doing, and she replies that she's practicing swimming, but says she's the one who should be asking questions. So he explains that he got lost and is trying to get back to Misaki's place. Shiro says she knows both Misaki and her house, so she gives him directions. Before leaving, he asks why she's practicing at night. She really shouldn't. It's dangerous. What if she got a leg cramp and no one was around? But she gets mad, so he decides to leave it at that and walks away. The next morning, a little girl wakes him up. It's already 8 in the morning. Her name is Umi. She's the other relative Misaki mentioned. She actually made breakfast, though the fried rice is a bit heavy for Heidi first thing in the morning. Even so, he really likes it. She's good. Then they play rock, paper, scissors to decide who will do which chores. But Umi only manages to win once. Afterward, she heads out, most likely to school. Heidi continues helping Misaki clean the shed, but she tells him he can take a break if he wants. She will ask for help again later. Why not enjoy the island in the meantime? He might even meet someone special. So he goes out and, sure enough, meets someone sleeping under a tree. He wonders how it can be so safe on this island that someone can just sleep like that in public. He also notices her strange pet and wonders what on earth it is. Then, as she almost falls, he tries to catch her, but accidentally grabs her chest in the process. She wakes up and immediately asks who he is. Is he going to have his way with her? She asks him to please go slow at first. Heidi takes that to mean he can be aggressive later, but she quickly has enough and pushes him off. They start talking, and when she realizes he will be on the island for a long time, she's visibly creeped out, and who could blame her? He basically attacked her in her sleep. If he ever sees her sleeping again, he needs to leave her alone. She then remembers she's late for work and hurries off. After that, Heidi heads to the shore and gets completely soaked by the waves. So he takes off his shirt and continues riding his scooter. But then a shirtless man warns him that being dressed like that is dangerous. It turns out the island's lifeguard punishes anyone who removes their clothes outside of the designated bathing area. Heidi manages to escape her wrath, but the same cannot be said for the other shirtless guy. When he gets back home, he's still shirtless, and Umi gets flustered by the sight. She tells him to just hurry up and get dressed already. She also informs him that he got a delivery from his home. Inside the package is a photo of him that looks like it's from his time on the swimming club, but he clearly doesn't want to talk about it. Later, he leaves the house to look for Shiro at the pool. He sees that she's not bad at swimming, but he offers her a tip. She should extend her arm as far as she can, then hold it there for a second. That will make a big difference. Before she can get mad or say anything, he quickly leaves.